The advice I have for new hires entering the workforce today would be to take advantage of every opportunity and really make the most of it. You'll be given so many opportunities to travel or to meet new people, and just make sure that you take advantage of it.
So advice for new hires, that's something I've been thinking about a lot. In Houston, I've been lucky enough to take on the role leading our women's network. And we've gotten to do some great activities. We've had a Dress for Success event, and most recently we're organizing a book club, which sounds scary, but the book we're reading is Lean In, and I really wish I would have read that 10 years ago. And I'm encouraging all our interns and new hires to embrace that book and learn from it.
So I just finished reading Lean In, and it was a good read. I enjoyed it as a guy too, so just for those out there, that's a good one too.
Very true, the guys should read it
exactly.
as well.
It's important.
Absolutely.
So one thing that I really would recommend for our new hires is to come in with an open mind. There are a lot of opportunities out there, and despite whatever you maybe come in with, whatever perceived conceptions you have, come in with an open mind. We're going to push you and make you grow and work together.
Anybody coming in at Protiviti has multiple different groups of people that they can work with, and sometimes you get set on a specific solution or a specific type of work you want to do. But at the end of the day, liking the team that you work with and really getting along with them well is what's going to make you happy every day as you do your job. So to me, that's been the most important part of my job here at Protiviti, and there's plenty of opportunity to do that.
Some advice that I would have for a new hire that's entering the workforce today is that I know we all want to be challenged. And so finding that place, a workplace that you can be challenged, both in your work and personal life. And at Protiviti, that's what I've always said, is once I'm done being challenged, or if I get bored, it might be time to look for something else. And I've been here for 8 years and haven't had that happen.
I would say just don't be afraid to make mistakes. I know a lot of times when new hires are coming into Protiviti and they're so focused on doing the right thing, and you're going to make some mistakes, and that's fine. And the whole intent of this is just for you to learn from every single opportunity and get better and better the next time you do it.
Setting expectations and understanding your expectations, I think that's huge in the environment we work in. Day one, before you show up to the client, schedule a meeting with your senior or your manager beforehand and ask them what's the project about, what are they expecting from you, and what are you expecting to learn from that project. I think those 3 things will help you become successful in any project you do. And make sure you have checkpoints along the way. Pull your senior or your manager aside and ask them, how am I doing? We set these expectations up front. Am I meeting those expectations, and how can I do differently to meet if I'm not meeting any of those expectations? And I think another key part to that is listening and having a good attitude and being open to feedback.
And I would say my biggest piece of advice for new hires entering the workforce would be just have a great attitude about things. I mean, as with life, work will have challenging ups and downs, but people who have great attitudes tend to have longevity with this company.